Welcome back. In this video, we're going to look through the functionality of the theremin example that comes with the Gravitone library. After you've uploaded the theremin example to the Gravitone, you should see a couple things on the screen. It tells you what scale you're in, the current wave type, whether sine or sawtooth, whether you have a scale or a continuous like a theremin, your battery status, and the volume. The middle button here is your volume that cycles through 4 levels. This changes your scale, and if you long press, it changes the type of scale. So you can go from a major to a pentatonic, and there's details about the types of scales in the documentation for the Gravitone Arduino library. We're going to go for a G pentatonic major scale and increase the volume. The main way to change notes is to change the angle at which you hold the Gravitone. By increasing or angling up, you get a higher note, and by angling down, you get the lower notes of the scale. On screen, it tells you which note of the scale you're playing. Currently, there are 2 octaves of whichever scale you choose. Now, the buttons do different things. This button is a sine wave, the square wave, the sawtooth, the triangle wave, a pulse, This button is a user-defined wave, which by default makes no noise because the waveform that's recorded is all zeros. To record your own waveform that gets played over and over, hold down this button. The current data that is input to the waveform is the accelerometer value from the z-axis, which goes this way. When you hold it down, you see this bar increase, and that signifies that you're recording accelerometer data into your wavetable that gets played back for a user-defined waveform. To hear it, press this button like before. This creates some interesting harmonics. To clear this waveform, press this button. Let's get a different waveform. By creating larger values on the z-axis, you can hear a slight difference. And in the code, it's very easy to change which sensor values go into this waveform, or indeed create your own waveform based on a combination of sensor values. This button changes the tone from a scale, G pentatonic major in this case, to a continuous tone. This can be pretty entertaining. You can do a continuous tone with any of the different wave types. Here's a continuous sawtooth. Thanks for watching, and continue to look for updates on the Gravitone Arduino library and MoveTones forum at movetones.com/forum.